Welcome to the CVM Podcast.
Hello.
CVM.
Yeah, we're here with Victor Sleepenbeek,
What up,
Nick
what up?
Kirkland, and myself, Ray Keese.
All right.
Woo! We got a show Friday. I
Yes.
missed 2 open mics,
You
so I'm
did.
very curious to hear what happened.
Why did you miss the open mics, Freek?
Let's start with that, yeah.
Just lack of dedication.
Mm.
I could have come, to be very honest, but
Yeah,
yeah.
at home getting high and doing cocaine.
Nah, he was rubbing his girlfriend's feet probably.
Taking care of
Just
the girlfriend.
gotta keep her satisfied.
Not thinking
Yeah.
for yourself.
Not thinking for myself, exactly. Just having no thoughts.
But you had a little writer's block or something, or
Oh no! Actually, yeah, like Monday, the first time I was just sort of hungover,
nice.
and I did want to see your dad. I still haven't seen the video. God
That's
damn it!
fucking
I'm stupid.
fantastic.
And then this Monday, I just got back from Netherlands, so
And what were you doing in
could
the
have come,
Netherlands?
but-
Tell the people who aren't from...
celebrating Saint Nicholas. You know, which we do it a very special way, just to the
I
stuff,
do
right?
know this,
Surprise and all that.
Yes.
So you have like a lottery. You get the names in the bowl and you pick someone.
There's an English word for this, Freek.
Is there
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa?
Oh, yeah.
So
We
it's
do,
yeah?
that, we do
Yeah.
that all the time.
Ah, okay, right.
But
right,
we do
right.
it before Santa.
And then you...
But
you
the
have to-
cool thing is that we write poems for
Oh,
that
yes.
person, basically dissing, basically rose battling.
You guys, so you
And-
on top form.
Yeah.
Back home. roasting the
Yeah,
parents,
yeah, I was. Yeah.
Making the family cry.
Yeah, I got my zwager, my brother-in-law, for farting a lot. He was asking for a perfume, so that was just perfect. And so we also always, the fun thing to do is like we tinker something together. Like we call it a surprise, like a surprise. And so it is just anything created. Do you also do this?
Yeah, I've done it before, but we don't really celebrate it at home anymore. We just do
Right.
Santa. I also moved out, to be fair, so maybe they do. They
Yeah.
just didn't tell me. But the poems are fun.
Harsh.
We used to do it in high school as well. But it's quite
That
awkward.
sounds very cool. So you have in your culture of celebrating Christmas, you have culture. You write poems, and you have to be creative. That's really cool. As opposed to just this blanket corporate.
Yeah,
Have a
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
Buy me a thing.
I
That's very
do
cool.
I do hope that Sinterklaas survives this
Cancel culture.
yeah.
I mean, it already kind of didn't, to be fair.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. I read that some like stores, instead of replacing Zwarte-Piet with because for
let's explain.
context,
Yeah.
just look up Saint Nicholas, and Black Pete.
Yeah,
on
so it's,
Google images,
it's,
and you'll see like there's a whole bunch of helpers
Uh-huh.
that Saint Nicholas has, which are black faced.
Yes.
You also probably see Justin Trudeau, most likely. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
So so I read that some stores, just instead of replacing or choosing different imagery, they rather just go with like Christmas things, which fucking kills me, because Christmas is so
It's much more lame.
bland,
Yeah. But Sinterklaas
so
always we have some
worldwide already. It's like
we have
there's
some
empty.
candies and snacks for Sinterklaas, like pepernoten.
yeah,
Oh,
it's very
fucking love
Dutch,
them.
you know. It's very
yeah. We have like these kind of like gingerbread cookies,
Okay.
but like very small and round and super crispy. Very
Okay.
really nice and covered in chocolate sometimes.
chocolate letters.
Chocolate letters, yes. The first name of your
Um,
like the first letter of your name,
Oh yeah.
but then completely made of chocolate.
Oh, that's nice and personalized.
Yeah.
Oh,
But then I had a friend called Quincy,
okay.
started with a Q, and he never got a chocolate letter because none of the shops had it. Quite
That's
sad.
the ones they always have left, like the X and the Q.
Not all shops have all letters.
Like the Hema has all letters, and they apparently they buy the same amount of each letter, because the M wasn't there,
That's so
the
stupid.
S wasn't there, but then there were a whole bunch of Z's, X, Y's.
That's weird. Yeah.
So
We don't have that in South Africa. The only interesting thing I can say about South African Christmas, it's very Americanized. It's just typical American Christmas. Give presents, that's it. But growing up as a kid, we leave milk and cookies out for Santa,
Okay.
right? And then your parents are supposed to, like, they drink a little bit, so, you know, as evidence that Santa was there. Oh, he drank the milk and he ate the cookies. Except in my household, Santa preferred beer. So we'd leave beer out for old Santa and some cookies.
And then you came back the next morning and it was gone.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
And Dad was lying out drunk on the floor.
Well, Frick, that used to do this for Sinterklaas. We used to leave a bowl of water and a carrot
What?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
yeah,
for the reindeer.
for the horse. He's on
For
a
the
horse.
Yeah.
What?
So Sinterklaas, he
Horse? What?
he travels on all the roofs,
Yes.
the rooftops, which in the Netherlands are mostly like the triangle.
Yeah.
Very, very steep.
Yeah, very steep.
I don't know how he does
So
it. It's,
Santa wouldn't be
it's very
able to-
unrealistic
He's
story.
on the
actually.
horse with all
On
his
a-
black peats.
Yeah.
And
And
following
So they're
him.
doing all the work. There you go.
Yeah. And they have
No,
they have a big
Sinterklaas
bag.
on his horse is on the roof
And then
as
on
well.
on the big on the black Pete's who are carrying Santa and the horse.
They're carrying the present.
Ah,
They're
okay,
big.
fair.
Sinterklaas is just
they call
sitting on the
So
horse
they're
like
not
a
so,
bouse.
so instead of elves, they're slaves.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes.
Helpers.
helpers. Okay.
Because the original story is that they are black because they go down a chimney.
Okay.
But
Uh,
then
so-
they
so-
gave
so
them-
they're
It's
white.
not the original
So-
story. That's
That's the justification.
yeah.
So they're
exactly.
all white,
Nowadays,
but
Yeah.
for a
they
long
look
time.
black because of the chimney ash.
That's
Yeah. So
the
and
story
and,
they have
and
now.
the fucking funny thing is because I was. You're gonna call bullshit, but believe me, I read an article written by Jiggy J,
Okay.
the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was against Black Pete, and I read his article. I was like, oh shit, yeah, what the fuck? And that was like 10 years ago. Now, so Black Pete should be black from the root, from the chimney. But when they wanted to change that to like, oh, now he's gonna have just smudges of root instead of being completely black, people go fucking
Yeah.
bananas.
It's our tradition. You can't take this away from us.
They threaten people with their lives because of this change.
Honestly, it's a
Even
whole
though,
debate.
even though it's within the story,
and it's
it
only,
makes a lot more sense.
And also,
for,
who cares?
yeah, that also.
and
like-
it's only 200 years old.
But like,
Not
it's
even.
So many people. Every time, like every year around this time, it's a huge debate for the past years. And last year or 2 years ago, they changed it. Now it's like they all have like the smudges, as Fake said.
Yeah.
But people were getting quite upset. But like the story would make sense.
It still makes sense because when you go down a chimney, like because I mean, covering your face fully black, that's also a little unrealistic, isn't it? It's more realistic if you go down a chimney. It is some of your face is going to be smudged, which is actually more. Yeah, it's more realistic.
Exactly. It
That makes more sense. So people are still losing their minds because they're like, "Don't take my culture.
Exactly.
Don't
yes.
take my tradition. Whatever."
Our lives matter too.
Yeah.
But it was I remember there was a black guy in my school, and he got like a lot of people made fun of him. They called him Zwarte Piet and stuff because he was black.
Okay.
And that apparently happens a lot. Discrimination that they call you that and stuff.
Yeah.
And then some other people on the internet were like, "Oh, but it's a good thing they call you that. Everyone loves Zwarte Piet." And I'm like, well, that's not really how racism works, is it?
Yeah, I know. It depends. It's context and how they're using it. I guess.
But this is great. Like 10 years ago, when all this debate started, I was debating with a lot of people, a lot of like my friends, family, my dad. It was like, no, it's bullshit. It was never. Nobody sees it as that racist thing, and now that it's like the what do you call it, the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Now everybody
It's in the mainstream.
Now this mainstream belief. Now I get to call my dad an old boomer racist. So this is great.
Very true. So, welcome back from the Netherlands.
Thank
Celebrating
you,
Christmas. In Poland, seeing as we are in Poland, we should mention in Poland as well. They also have Saint Nicholas Day,
Yeah.
which was on Sunday.
Yeah. It was
Saint Mikołaj, and
of course it is. For fuck's sake.
yeah, and they have I don't know if you saw Victor, but I was busy studying on Sunday. And it was a massive noise. It was a crazy amount of noise. Check outside my window. There must have been, I'm not exaggerating, definitely over 1,000 motorbikes and of people dressed up as Santa.
What?
People dressed up as Santa charging down the flipping highway here outside my window. in Santa gear on their motorbikes, like doing like a parade or something.
I
It was pretty
I
awesome.
saw a video of it online. It looked cool, yeah.
Yeah, but goddamn, it was loud. Can you imagine, like 1,000 flipping motorbikes just charging down the highway? It was quite hectic. It was cool though.
And
it went
still-
for minutes, like 10, 15 minutes, just motorbikes
Jesus
all the way.
Christ. And still over the sound of that, you can hear Caitlin screaming on Monday.
Okay. So Monday.
Here's your
Open
segue.
mic. That's a good
go.
segue.
Nice.
That's a good segue.
So I have a show on Friday, guys. You wanna?
Oh,
we have a show on Friday.
We have a show on Friday.
Different
Frake's
topic.
hosting. Our host, Frake Keeson, he'll be hosting not only the podcast, but the CVM show on Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Which
The
we
winter
have
special.
In the Shiroviets. All right.
Yeah. And now we have Mariusz first.
Is Marius first?
No,
Okay.
you're
Nick first.
Am I first? Am I
right?
first?
Nick,
Okay.
Mariusz, and then me.
Okay.
You won it first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
Nick,
don't
Mariusz,
mind.
and then me.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay.
Solid.
You're closing. Perfect.
Solid. It's an order from least to most funny. That's good.
All right. Perfect. Yes. Lay it down thick.
And also least the most handsome. This is fantastic.
I'm everywhere on the scale because I'm gonna be opening and
Yeah.
And closing. Yeah. Yeah. It's only 3 of us, so you can do a little bit extra time, maybe.
Yeah, but last time Mariusz couldn't finish his set, and I'm last now, so maybe let's not do that. I want to finish myself too.
Oh
true.
yeah, we gotta keep time well.
But last time
Yeah.
we went wait, and we also had 5 performers and the host last
It was
time.
yeah, it's
Word,
a lot.
yeah.
It's a lot. It's quite a bit. 5 performers.
And the host wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Who's that
that's
again?
right.
Oh,
The-
That was
the-
me. That was me.
Oh, one more story about myself. Next 10 minutes.
Well, I thought I'd do a joke, which the whole point was that I wrote a joke, which then led into everyone's set, right?
Uh-huh.
Obviously, the jokes went on a bit too long. Sorry about that.
It's okay. We
Sorry
forgive
about
that.
that. Yeah, but it's gonna be a bit awkward for us. 2 out of 4 performers, me and Victor here. We have our Netherlands-Argentina game at the same time.
Fucking biggest game of my life, except for the 2010 final, and now
Oh
I
my
can't even
Yes.
watch it.
That's respect to you guys for sticking it out, not just
Of course.
dumping the show.
Good for much for life.
True. Yeah,
Cool,
not
much
not a
for
doubt in my mind. I'm just gonna sort of implement a joke where I'm watching it. Like I'll just
Yeah,
just
because
take
you're
my
actually
phone.
you're gonna bring a screen or something, right? You said
Nah, I'll just probably like I don't have like a small television like that. Shit
it would be
doesn't
great
exist anymore,
if there would be a goal during one of our sets.
yeah.
I mean, mine or when you're hosting, and I'll just run up the stage like, let's go, Frankie.
That is if people even come to the show.
I
Yeah.
could actually live call my I have an Argentinian friend, so I could live call him.
I mean, you probably gotta tell him beforehand. It
Yeah,
would be kind of awkward if it doesn't pick up.
Okay.
yeah,
And he'll be watching the game.
true.
Say hi to 15 people at Siroviets, my friend.
Who don't care about football. Because obviously they're there at Shiroviets.
Yeah, or the Germans or Spaniards.
Oh, that's right.
Or Belgians.
Or Italians.
That's most of our audience, isn't it? Spanish
Or Poles.
students and Poles.
For that matter.
Most people are Polish in the audience, I think.
True, yeah. And now I'm sure that they'd watch a game like that, Netherlands, Argentina. That's a good game.
I mean,
Even,
Messi's playing.
even if
so-
you don't, even if you don't support those two teams, that's a good game to watch.
True. I used to try this stuff with like radio voices, and I would record my own voice in my room when I was like 15 or 16, because I just got like over puberty, and then I was just talking to my phone like, "This summer, one man," and it was quite epic. And then I listened back, and I was like, "Jesus Christ, what a virgin!" And then I masturbated, and that was like a normal night in my life.
And then cried, and then
Should listen back to it and it sound like one man.
One man.
I'm sorry, I don't know what the psychology behind it is, because I've never in my life thought I'd just try and like talk to my phone.
No, because
Or, like,
then
let's try and,
you know
like,
how
leave
it's
Oh, you
hear
did it on
myself.
your phone, right?
Huh?
You did it on your phone.
Yeah, I was just like talking to my phone so I could
Back
listen
when you
to
were
it.
15 and phones, when I was 15, phones didn't
Because
exist.
it was
Oh,
5
God.
years ago when I was 15.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, this is
When I was 15, we said
I'm
landlines.
20.
It was true. That's fucking crazy.
I'm from fucking 2002, guy. What do you expect?
God, that's
When I was
mad.
born, the
Fuck.
euro was just introduced. It's a while ago.
That's quite wild, isn't it? Yeah, I grew up with landlines.
Why?
Yeah, to.
Oh, no, I'm joking.
Okay.
No, but I used to hate my voice listening back to it. But now since I do comedy and we record it a bit, it's less painful.
I don't think anybody likes their own voice.
I don't know
when
why
they
though.
first
It makes no
record it.
sense. It's probably some like psychology behind it. But
I guess it just sounds very
Creeped out.
different in your own. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does for
Yeah.
sure. So you have apparently we have a romanticized fucking.
Flake probably thinks he sounds like
Image.
fucking Justin Bieber, but he doesn't though. Let's be honest.
We've established
Oh,
he
thank
sounds
God,
like
no.
a wigger.
Em-
Like he's always trying to talk like a black guy. at
Like
all times.
Eminem
But that's
from
not that's not
AliExpress.
the sound of my voice. Like that's not the.
Hey, what up,
Oh,
yo?
yeah. No, actually, when Frank's on stage, he does sometimes sound like Christopher Walken. I'm the shop and Sclap Mania.
Hey, yo. I'm Dutch, yo.
He sounds like Christopher Walken trying to be a black guy.
Christopher walking a little bit scoop because I'm black.
Jesus Christ. Exactly that.
Oopsie.
Yes.
I can't do the black walk though. Like
What is the black walk according to you? Like, I want to hear this.
it's like it has like this thump
like
or
a
whatever, like a lump somewhere in the middle.
Like
and-
holding your belt as well.
Yeah. And every time I try to do it comically in front of my girlfriend, she's like, "This is so bad," and then she does it, and she does it perfectly. So,
Your white Polish girlfriend
yeah,
can black walk better than you.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, she's probably with one of our only listeners, so that's why he doesn't want to offend her.
Careful. Do you know? Do you know about seeing as you're into all rap and stuff? Do you know about the why rappers and gangsters why they have such loose pants? Do you know the story behind that?
They wanna have sex in jail, right?
No,
What?
it's got to do with because they to hide like weapons and shit. So like they have baggy pants to like keep all their stuff hidden and shit like that. So that's where the bagginess comes from. And
Just
then,
buy a fanny pack.
and then that. It's not really gangster. It's like you can hide guns in there and knives and weapons and drugs in like if you got like loose baggy
Right.
shit, as opposed to
Actually, kind of makes
I
sense.
thought it was just fashion, but yeah.
for no.
But
no,
also
it
heard
comes-
ones
it
that in
became
jail,
fashion.
it's sort of like it can be
It's
like
a
a
gay
flag
thing.
hanging out,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm down to
down a clown.
clown.
Down the clown. Down the
Get
clinic clown.
Bone
This
up me
anus
asshole.
opens up. Yeah, fair enough.
Fair fucks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I'm excited for Friday. I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Even though I don't think it's going to be that many people, but we can still try.
it'll
it.
be fine.
Why won't there be many people?
Netherlands, Argentina.
That's right.
No one's there. Who cares? It's
How-
a quarterfinal to
It's-
country
but
that nobody's from.
No, but if Argentina loses, it's Messi's last World Cup game.
Why?
Ah,
Because this is his last World Cup because he's like 37 now, 36.
Is he 36?
Yeah, he's like your guys' age.
Oh.
Wanker.
luckily, comedy you can do forever.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now he can retire
You
forever.
can just die
at
on stage like
37.
George Carlin.
Yeah.
Did he die on stage?
No, he didn't. He died in a hotel room alone, doing comedy.
He died in Lecharnia in the basement,
And Bill Hicks too
allegedly.
died very very depressing ways. The old who's the first like famous comedian? What's the guy's
The
name?
first famous.
Yeah, the guy in America who like
The famous Jim Williams.
no, the other one. Do you know?
I thought George Carlin was the.
No. This goes back to 1950s. Like the first guy who started openly talking against like police and he got arrested a couple of times. So he was before George Carlin, but George Carlin like worked with him.
Mm,
We don't know.
I don't know that.
Jesus Christ, what is his name?
Sorry.
I'll find it.
Alright.
Why don't we do like a segment or something?
For sure.
For sure.
Can we get more new beers? Let's pause this.
Sure.
Can we pause?
Yeah. And we're back.
And we're back, bitches. Yeah. So what do you want to do?
What's up, guys? Welcome back. After the break, we just took a little shot and had some beers.
Pantadeus.
Yeah,
Okay.
the heroin was nice.
You're welcome.
And
Thank
Nick
you very
blowjobs are
much.
good, actually. I recommend.
Yeah, that shot
fantastic.
also. Yeah,
Yeah.
all different kinds of shots.
No, but I had some questions. I have some topics that we can talk about right now. First thing I just thought of, because I called Nick handsome, which is obviously a lie. But my point was
I
that
get it.
Okay, let's put the kurva much guys, in your opinion, in order from least to most attractive.
Oh yeah.
Physically.
Fuck yeah. Okay, here we go.
Christ.
Okay.
So who do we have?
Do we go together or one
No,
by
separately,
one?
separately.
Okay, sure.
So we have the three of us, of course.
Let me think.
We have Kyle,
Kyle.
Mariusz, Mike,
Freek, Gael.
and Pavel.
Okay. But is this
Mike is not in, really.
Okay, Pavel.
okay? But is this
Pure physically attractive to you.
so not who you would fuck first? Is this purely on physicality?
Yeah. Like if you were gay, who would you first approach anywhere?
Oh fuck.
Damn.
Oh, you see, it's difficult because I know you guys, so I have my own personal emotional attachment.
Yeah, but it's
to
about
every one of
physical.
you.
It's just physical.
I don't think. No, I think everyone is sort of on the same 6 line.
And still, okay.
Right?
Okay, but let's do.
Isn't that true? There's no real outliners.
Let's go one by one, and let's
No
start.
one-
Let's start with the least attractive.
No one's.
Least attractive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so I'll repeat one more time. The three of us:
No, well,
Mariusz, Kyle, and Pavel.
actually, I'd go you first because you probably have the tightest asshole.
No, but we're
Right.
starting
So
least
starting
attractive.
with the least.
Okay.
Starting least attractive. For me,
That's actually not the fun way. We
okay,
should start
start
with.
at the top. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
we
start
should
at the top.
start.
So as I
Oh,
said,
and you can put yourself top or bottom.
you can't or you can.
You can't.
So it doesn't matter. It's just whoever's the
No,
most.
but you can. You have to put yourself in the ranking, but you can't put bottom or top.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because that's too easy.
Okay, so this is you're on the dance floor and you see the guy and you've never seen him before.
Yes,
On the
and
dance floor.
and imagine you're gay. In your case, just imagine you're in
We
a
should,
club.
we should have had Gael.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
would have
that
been
would've-
so dope.
that would have been good.
To have
Okay.
an actual gay person. Well, are you gay or like? Do you swing both ways? Because you've been joking about this, but
For clarity, he's asking Nick.
yeah.
When did I joke about it?
In the bathroom earlier.
All the
When you
time.
were jerking me off.
When I sucked your dick just before the show. No, I'm not. I'm not gay.
You're fully straight.
Yeah, I'm
You've never
fully
been
straight.
curious.
I have no. I'm definitely curious.
Okay.
I'm curious about the whole thing, the whole concept. I have been in quite a few incidents. Like when I was in university, I had a school friend. Like we met up during university after school, and we went out one night. And I knew he was gay, but I trusted him, right? Because we were school friends. And then we shared the same bed because university, small house. I stayed over to his house. We were drunk. And he started like touching me and feeling me up. So like I was in that situation. And I've been in one or two others. And then once I did MDMA, ecstasy.
Okay,
And I cuddled with a dude. But
Okay.
that was it. Like, because when you're
on ecstasy.
when you're on ecstasy, you get very touchy-feely.
Yeah.
But even on ecstasy, I could, and the guy was gay. I found out midway through.
Okay.
But even
on
on ecstasy, I didn't go the whole way. I couldn't.
I think
so like I'm
your
not gay.
your
no.
dick doesn't work too well on ecstasy
But
anyway.
You
I
didn't
think.
go the whole way, or you didn't do anything.
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and I didn't want to. Like, because I was like thinking, I was like, am I gay? Because I'm curious about it. I'm curious about the whole concept. Like, what is? Because I have a best friend, right? And like, it's like, well, what is love and what is like sexuality and where did the two meet? And after reading, I have read a lot of like Greek books and Greek mythology, and there's a lot of gayness in there, and it's just interesting. Like when you think about how the Spartans used to have sex with each other purely out of because you fight better with someone that you love. So that culture of gay sex was bred out of the need of survival. I mean, that's fucking fascinating.
That's pretty cool.
So the whole concept. So the whole concept of what is.
see where this question is brought.
So the whole concept of gayness and love and what like it's then you look at modern day gender roles and growing up where I grew up in like strict autocratic militaristic apartheid where being gay was a sin. Like it's a very fascinating thing. So I'm very curious and I'm always exploring my identity and I'm curious about it in general.
That's
but
cool.
to bring you the straight answer, no, I'm not
Okay.
gay. Sorry.
And speaking
Sorry
of
to
not being
disappoint.
gay, who's the most handsome
so
person?
who would I
in
find?
Kurva
Who's
Mike?
the most handsome person?
Shit.
I'm thinking.
Let's just.
But you see, it would be personal to everyone, I guess, because
Of
everyone
course.
has their own.
But we're not doing a full ranking. You just say
I
first
find
thing.
I find Mariusz very cute.
You would approach
Yeah.
Mariusz in a club?
Yeah, I would approach Marius for a cup just because I know I could.
Dominate
I could dominate him. That's why I'd choose Marius first.
Wait, we're not just we also know the guy, so
Yeah,
we
of
would
course.
also
No,
like,
but
sorta-
let's
are we
try
are
to-
we thinking
Marius, if Marius was a
are
chick,
we-
he'd
are
be a
we-
petite girl.
are we thinking are we looking at this
and a
like
virgin as well.
are these like
My favorite.
blank are these like empty vessels that we
Yeah,
don't
we
know
just
yet?
see them on the outside. That's all.
Okay.
Just see him outside. So if I saw you on out, okay, but then look, so I'm looking at Marius as like a female. But if I was gay, looking at a gay guy, still my instinct would go, okay, Marius. Then
No. Just the first one. Then we go to Freek and then to me. And then
okay. So Marius, bam, Marius.
Okay. Freek, who's your most handsome Kurva match member?
Mm.
I love this question.
Oh god. I just want me some young dick.
Yeah.
I just want to fuck Victor. I mean, I've been eyeing him
That's why you're playing footsies
for the last 39 minutes already. Exactly that feed
And
that
his
you
Dutch,
you
you
felt
can
that wasn't a
relate.
feed, homegirl.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm first in your ranking, or was that a joke?
Obviously a joke.
But he's still your first.
I wish personality also mattered because
Then I would be bottom, huh?
I could be with a guy like Mariusz.
Oh yeah,
I could
Marius would be nice. yeah.
Great.
I think I would be bored to death. No, for me, actually, I think if Pavel had hair, he would be quite handsome. But he's bald, so he's going down in my ranks. I think
everyone is a 6 or 7, like 6.5.
and Nick, well, he's a bit lower.
Well, at least a 4. Come on, at least.
In a good day.
In a good day.
I would put Freek first.
Frank first.
It's not because he put me first, but I just think he's a naturally
Let's
quite
make it
decent
happen.
looking guy.
Let's make it happen. it's
If my girlfriend's listening to this, Mika, pardon.
Pardon.
I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay. So you have Mariusz first.
Yeah, wait, who do I have? So Gael,
Okay, wait. Let's.
Pavel,
okay.
and Mariusz.
So Nick, now you have Mariusz first. So now let's finish your top 3.
I think, okay, to be honest, this is so gay. I'm gonna put you first, just because like in the Netherlands, I've been brought up with like, yeah, if you're like half, that's so hot. So,
Thank you, bro. Thank you. It does help here because the Polish girls are like, oh, you're different.
Okay.
Yeah. If I was black, oof, that would be nice here.
Okay.
Except for the racism. But
can we just go straight to the bottom? Because
no, let's
why?
do
Yeah?
top 3 first.
Okay.
Okay, Nick. Mariusz is first. Who's second and third?
So we all have different guys we want to fuck.
That's so difficult. Yeah, I'm trying to imagine all 3 of you on the dance floor. So I got Marius.
You probably can't dance either, actually. I don't think Mariusz is a great
So
dancer.
I've got all 3 of you on the dance floor.
No, it's more than 3. You also have Kyle and
Kyle, you and-
Pavel.
Pavel definitely lost. Not even not even a thought. Pavel's lost. Not even a chance.
Spoiler.
Yeah, it's quite difficult.
So you still have the 2 of us left. You have Kyle. still
Kyle
left.
and the 2 of you, yeah. Kyle the
And
two
yourself also somewhere in the list.
of you. And me. Oh, Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
I'll go then first if he can
Okay.
fucking make up his mind.
Yeah, I can't make
I'll
up my
put
mind.
Kyle in my second
Second,
one.
okay.
Also because I know it can happen. So yeah.
Kyle's definitely at least bisexual.
Getting your hopes up. Yeah.
No, Kyle's gay. Don't you know that?
No, he's not. Is he?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
You're bullshitting, man. You're
No,
not.
he even put it in his. It was even in his set, like in Kurva.
He's made way too much homophobic jokes to be gay.
That's what
That's
you
why
call-
he can. That's why he can make.
That's
it.
why you can do it, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I'll ask him. I don't
For real.
believe it.
For real.
You guys serious?
Yeah.
No, are you joking right
100%.
now?
No, I'm not joking. No,
Are you... Is he joking?
I'm not joking. I swear.
Are you fucking... You're not joking?
No, I didn't know that. If it's true, I didn't know that.
What?
In the second Corve Mooch show, he talked about it.
Yeah, but also, like, how the fuck do you not know that? It's like just like common general knowledge.
He doesn't seem so gay to me.
Like, how do you not...
No, obviously.
Yeah, obviously not, because he hides it well, and he actually doesn't really want people to know.
So I mean, we said it to
So
4
this
people.
is
so it's
great.
okay.
Yeah, so this is great.
It's awesome.
Okay, so Frank, you have
This
me
is great
first,
for
Kyle
him.
second. Who's third?
No, your seconds. What are your seconds?
No, the top three.
Oh, my second.
I'm just going top 3. Okay.
Because Freek already made a list on his phone. He already had a list ready.
Then I'll put Mariusz there. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
it's
Nick
you-
is not in your top
So
3.
it's you and then Mariusz.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Okay, for me, Freek is first.
Frank is first.
Yes,
Alright,
he already knew
alright.
that. But I'm straight, sorry, Freek. Pure physically. I think Kyle looks too much like a lesbian. I think I put Kyle 3.
Kyle 3, okay.
And I would put... I kind of want to put myself second. Is that fucked up? Is that
Wait,
arrogant?
you can't. You said you can't.
No, you can put
You
yourself...
put myself first.
You're not in the whole
Okay, not at all?
equation.
Okay.
I don't think we should put ourselves
Okay,
in
okay.
there because,
Yeah.
like, it doesn't.
Okay, so Freek.
This is gonna
Okay,
be a
Freek,
top 5.
Kyle, Nick.
Frank and Nick.
My
Okay, so
top
I'm
three.
basically at the bottom. Perfect.
No, you're
Thanks.
third. We still have Mariusz and Pavel left.
Okay.
So for me, you're third.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your
good to
top
know.
3?
Uh,
Because for some reason you still have Mariusz first. No one understands that one. But who's second and third?
if I was a bottom, you'd be second. But I like Kyle's arms. He's got arms. You're too big. So it would be, as you can see, I have a
type.
I have a type. So I would go Mariusz, and then between Freek and Kyle, I would choose Kyle because he's a bit bigger. So it would be because of the arm. He's got nice biceps. I've
For real?
noticed. Yeah, he's got.
You fuck me up.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not
Shit, I
saying
need to go
that.
to the gym.
I'm not
That's
saying
crazy.
fuck-
If I get beaten up by Kyle, then
No,
No, I'm not
that's
saying you're
crazy.
beaten up. I'm not saying you're beaten up. I'm just saying in terms of what he looks like.
Right.
I'm not saying you beat him up, or he would beat you up. Just he's got
He would, though.
he's got nice biceps. It doesn't mean he's like strong or like athletic, or he's definitely not athletic. Holy shit.
Fantastic cock as well, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah,
Allegedly.
Azerbaijani cock. So it would be
Cock.
Perfect cock.
But then you see, I know he's
Cock
on the dance floor.
perfection.
I don't think Mariusz can
Yeah,
dance.
okay. So I'd go Mariusz, and then he is a handsome bugger, isn't he?
He is pretty handsome, yeah.
Yeah.
I put
So
him
it would
first.
be
My
on
hair
the-
normally is
if I saw on
longer.
the dance floor, and because
Better.
he's more, whereas you two still look like you're growing. It
Yeah,
would
I am.
be Mariusz, then Freek, then
as we speak, like
Kyle.
Kyle, then Victor, just because of your size, dude,
And then Pavel.
and then Pavel. Yeah.
Pavel bottom? Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. He looks like he's gonna die like next
from
week.
cancer. yeah.
It's not attractive.
That's, yeah.
He's got a very pointy nose.
How can you have anorexia and cancer at the same time? That's that's a harsh one to look at.
But you know what? This list would change tomorrow. I guarantee you.
or with
What do you
Like
mean?
my list would
like,
change tomorrow. Or like you, yeah.
Why would it change?
It's such a like you.
It's in the moment.
It's a moment question. Like you
It's
can't.
not,
I
though.
would definitely
It's not.
because he's a gorgeous man. But like
But
Yeah, it's
I would,
just like-
I would
I've still
dominate
put you
you.
third. I've still put you third.
You put
yeah.
me fourth, my friend.
Oh, fourth. Yeah. So like it's on the day and it's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
so
it's
just to
diff-
recap, your top 5 is Mariusz,
Mariusz,
Freek, Kyle,
Kyle,
me, Pavel.
Pavel. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How about you, Freek? What's your final list?
What did I say? Vic, Kyle, Mariusz, Nick, Pavel. Yeah, just you
I'm
can
at
see
the
he looks
bottom.
sick,
Yes.
Like, he
No, you're fourth. You're fourth.
Pavel
Dude,
just
if
doesn't
you're
look
at the
like-
bottom, Pavel's not even a fucking. If you're at the bottom two, you're fucking.
Pavel's not a what?
If you're at the
Pavel's
bottom,
not a what? Finish your sentence, Nick.
But
I'd
all
rather
in
not.
all, I do think it is true. Like we're all in the same spectrum.
I'm
We're
not
all
gonna-
between 6 and 7, aren't we?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean,
Everyone
it's. Do
is.
you know how hard it is?
No one-
Do you
there's
know how
no
hard it
great
is to judge yourself?
outlier.
Do you know how hard it is to judge
Pavel,
yourself?
Pavel does
Like-
have a nice smile. I'll give him
Okay,
that.
if you don't judge yourself,
and
then-
he's got mad personality.
Yeah, he's a fantastic
and
guy,
he's
but
like-
we're speaking pure physically. And he's tall, to be fair.
Yeah, it's so difficult with physicality. Also, you're dudes, so like it's hard to judge a dude.
I'm going to put Mariusz bottom.
Even if you're gay. Well, I mean, I don't know, but being not gay, it's hard to like put guys on a scale.
I'm going to put Mariusz bottom of the list. It's just not my type.
Yeah,
No?
fair enough.
No.
Fair enough.
Mm.
It's just, I don't know. I'm going to put my
Intelli-
final top 5.
intelligent though, but yeah, okay, you want it
Just
without
physical.
the whole personality.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, then he's still...
Yeah, maybe not personality, but intellect.
Exactly, and it's very difficult to do because if you look at Myrosh and you convert Myrosh into, if you convert all you guys into females,
Oh yeah,
Then Marius-
that's what
then-
we gotta do. We
That's
gotta
why
get that
I gotta tell you,
AI. We gotta get that AI robot to convert our pictures into.
I have a
females.
story about this. I have a story about
Yeah,
this. I'll tell you in a
damn.
second.
or Disney princesses.
So to finish my top 5, it'll be Freek, Kyle, Nick, Pavo, Marius.
Clearly, you've thought about this.
I actually
at
just
length.
did it on the spot.
Oh, okay.
Freek made a list on his phone, just saying.
He
But
did.
speaking of
It's
this
right there on
AI
the
thing,
list.
guys, I have a
Yeah.
Tinder account
Oh yeah,
as a girl.
it's wild.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, so you did that, right?
so,
like you converted
yeah,
your
that's
pictures to
funny.
female.
So I was with my girlfriend and we were bored, and she had this app called Face App, where you put in not sponsored by the way, because no one ever sponsor us, but she put in some pictures of me and put it as like make it a woman, and I look like a hot Latina, so we called the profile Paula Isabella
Okay.
from Colombia, 20 years old. I made like a horrifically cringy Tinder bio, which is fantastic.
Does it does it contain live, laugh, love?
No, but it does contain
Come on.
half devil, half goddess.
That's dude. That love, laugh, love.
Oh,
That
I
is
fucking
Oh
hate
on
my
point.
God.
That is on point. That would be perfect. Yeah.
Also a
Every
citizen of
basic
Colombia,
bitch.
but a traveler of the world.
Mm.
Say that again. Say that again.
Citizen of Colombia, but a traveler of the
Oh
world.
my god, that's so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the
fucking-
amount of likes that I got,
Really?
guys, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Do you have the
because
app? What's the app
yes.
called? I'm interested to see what I look like as a
Oh,
chick.
Face App. But
Oh, it's just
I don't
Face
have
App,
it on my
yeah.
phone, but I'll show you the pictures.
Yeah.
This is the first one.
That
Yeah.
okay. For all those you can't see, Paula Isabella is fucking gorgeous.
And it's actually just me.
Look at that
with-
smile. That is a
and-
beautiful
and, hey,
smile.
that smile is actually my smile. That
Is
wasn't
it?
edited.
That's a gorgeous smile. Actually, I'd put you now at the. I'm joking. I wouldn't.
Second one is this.
Oh yeah.
Still
Oh,
just
yeah.
me with,
Oh, yeah.
with
But do you show your body?
No.
you can't. You can't.
and,
yeah.
and this one.
Okay, that one looks very manly.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's what's
It's
kind
the
of fake.
eyebrows and the. yeah,
But
yeah.
my bio, born in Colombia, but a
You
citizen
look
of the
very
world.
inconsistent, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
like two
mean,
different people.
Girls tend to be like that with the makeup
Oh.
and all that.
Yeah, true.
But yeah.
Okay, born in Colombia, but a citizen of the world. When you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. Oh my God. Half devil, half goddess. And this is the last one.
nice.
You're the 9 that my 6 is missing. Spicy Latina.
Oh, okay.
My God.
Straight up
And
call
then,
for 69 over there.
Interests.
Or 96.
My interest, you can pick 5 interests. I put dancing, Netflix, music, Twitch, gamer girl, right?
Yeah.
And stand-up comedy. And I put some fucking reggaeton song as my anthem. But I
Wait,
have,
you can do that nowadays?
yeah, and I have like more than 99 matches. I have 98 matches in total.
98 in total.
What are
Yeah.
guys
Oh,
saying?
it's fucking beautiful, and I fuck with them all the time. I just joke with
Dude,
them.
please tell us. Please go
Yeah.
through some of your opening
So, okay.
lines. Your opening lines.
So
please.
I never text the guys
Or
first. They text me.
Yeah.
So
Go
this
through-
guy
yeah.
called Mateusz I matched with. Okay, this was Friday, because we were in a bar with some friends, and they're like, "Oh, I have this account. Let's try it." So he said, "Hola, cómo estás?" Which means like, "Hello, how are you?" in Spanish, of course.
He said that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, "Bien, y tú?" And he's called Mateusz. I know he's not Spanish, right? And so it's like, "Good, and you?" He said, "Muy bien. My Spanish isn't as good. Haha, I'm learning 1 month." So then I'm telling him that my girlfriend is, I didn't say my girlfriend, like, I have a friend at the Spanish classes. You should like check her out. Just like promoting my girlfriend. And then after that, he says like, "Tú eres muy guapa," with like smiley face and like winky face,
Oh, yeah.
which means like you're very
handsome.
pretty. I say, "Damn, Mateusz, you're smooth. I salute you." He says, "I have one question. Why are you in Poland? think Colombia is nice and interesting country. So why you choose to move here?" And then that's a good question, Mateusz. I came to find a husband. And he said, "Why here? Europe is big. It would be easier, for example, in Spain." And then I said, "Yeah, but Spanish men are lame, lol. They're not packing shit."
They're
So-
not packing shit.
I gotta be honest. This Mateus guy actually sounds like a decent bloke.
And now I start fucking with him. So
yeah.
What do you have on your mind with this last sentence? Because I said they're not packing shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, "Never mind, Mateusz. I'm a C1 English speaker. How are you?" He said, "I'm good. I have a problem." I was like, "Which is?" "Don't leave me hanging like that, Mateusz." Because he gave me a little teaser, right? "I have a problem." He said, "You are as pretty that I think that you can't be real."
Oh, it got to you.
Just to show you guys.
Oh, hey.
And I said, sounds like a you problem, lol.
You problem.
Jesus Christ.
And then he said, I'm not leaving you. I'm trying to respond as fast as possible. And I'm like, why?
Whoa.
¿Por qué? Chemu.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're fake.
And he still thinks I'm real. So he said, do you have Instagram or something? And by the way, how is your Polish? Zajebiście, kurwa. Dobrze mówi po polsku. And then he started speaking me in Polish, and I just ignored him. And then I went to sleep, and I woke up the next day. I saw his message. I was like, fuck, I don't care.
Fuck this.
And he just texted me again at noon on Friday. He's like, good morning. How was your sleep? Is everything okay? I hope that you slept well. And then I started talking to him like a dude. I was like,
yo, bro, it's okay.
yeah, sure, mate. Just woke up. Jesus, I was tired. He's like, why? What have you done? I said, I was sleeping, Mateusz. That's how waking up works. And then he says, I'm asking what made you so tired before bedtime. And then I start completely fucking with him to the point where I can like check to what point he believes me. So he says, what made you tired before bedtime? I said, I ran a marathon, mate, barefoot.
Are you calling him mate?
Yeah. And he said, what are you talking about? How marathon? How barefoot? And I was like, running, mate. 42 kilometers without shoes. He said, I understand, but where? Why? I was like, on the street. For fun, lol. I'm quirky. He said, stop. Marathon, barefoot, on the street, in fucking Wrocław. Not Wrocław, Wrocław.
Oh, he said Wrocław, okay.
At early winter, he used to genuinely asking if I ran a marathon barefoot.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, mate, should have been there. Fuck me, it was cold. My feet are like bricks right now. And he said, it can't be true. You are joking on me. And I said, you wish I was on you, pal. And then he put like 3 emojis like, oh my God, you are sick. And this is my favorite one. He said, you are sick. And I was like, I am, mate. IBS.
Oh my God! Please, please have a meeting. Like, just make him stand him up.
My girlfriend told me that I should invite him to the show on Friday.
Yes.
So I'm performing. I'm performing.
I can't.
Yeah.
I should invite all the Tinder matches to the stand-up and just
We would
show
have
my profile on
98
stage.
people on stage.
It'll be fucking beautiful. And then he said, you got Instagram? I said, nah, mate, only MySpace.
Bro.
And he said, not good. I have only Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. And I said, all right, didn't ask. You're a bit weird, Mateusz. He said, but still, I'm not running without shoes in Wrocław. I'm still more normal than you. I was like, fair enough, can argue that. And then he was like a bit like angry or something, ranting. I thought like he figured me out, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, I can't argue it. I respect it. We're not meant to be. He said, why do you think so? I have a weakness for Latinas. I'm not sure. I hope this is just the beginning of an interesting relationship. And I just ignored him. And then he texted me on Monday, hello, my heart, in Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? Yeah. Oof. But that was the end of him. I have a few more. This guy called James. There's a guy called James. And I found his profile. He had 2 pictures, which was this picture. Okay. And then he had a second picture.
Let's see.
Where's he from?
Doesn't say.
So he's like a blackish looking.
Yes. I don't know where he's from. But he used to have the picture, and the second picture was the same picture. So I messaged him. I messaged him like, nice pic, bro, especially the second time. So he said, haha, thanks. You too. You are so pretty.
Did you say bro?
Yeah. And then he waits for 1 hour and then texts me again because I didn't reply. He said, how are you doing? I said, I'm alright, man. Just put the kids to sleep. Just a quick side note on this profile. I'm 20 years old, right? So he said, I'm alright, just put the kids to sleep. He said, you have kids? And then this is where I gave up on trying to be normal. And I was like, yeah, they're alright. They're called Robert and Catherine. Robert's 12. I said, Robert's 12. I'm 20. So I became a mom when I was 8.
Yeah.
And then he said, so when did you have Robert? Because I see here you're 20 years old. I said, well, James, 20 minus 12 equals 8. Colombia's a wild place. He said, I know South America's crazy, but for sure 8? I was like, yes, James, I recall it in intense detail. Little Robert popped out like gum from a packet. What a precious little boy. So how long have you been in Wrocław? About 2 years now. The kids love it. Gave Robert his first vodka the other day. Went down like water. You? Yeah, and he just replies normally. He's like, oh, I've been here since April.
What?
And I'm like,
And
do you...
he's just like,
And I was like, do you like vodka strong? I asked him. He's like, what's that? Beer? Why? Yes, love it. He said, I only drink Red Bull. And I was like, only Red Bull? Jesus, James, you must be bouncing around the shop.
Like only.
He said, why?
No water.
He said, I was like, you must be bouncing. He said, why? All the caffeine, lad. I also give Robert Red Bulls for breakfast. This is my personal favorite line. I said, I also give Robert Red Bulls for breakfast. He hasn't slept since 2016. And then he said, yes, you are good at jokes. Does he also bounce around the shop? I said, yes, it's unreal, James. He said, what's unreal? I said, come on, James. I can't keep explaining myself. This isn't a TED Talk. Tell me something about yourself. And then he started talking. And then he said, like, anything else, Your Highness? And I was like, Your Highness? Steady on, mate. I'm not Queen Elizabeth. What do you think of Poland? And then we just had bullshit. Oh, yeah, he said, and on being a queen, you may be not one, but you look like one.
oh. Okay.
And I was like, cheers, mate. You look like Prince Philip.
So this guy knows that you had a kid at 8. So you had a kid at 8 years old. He's still going. He's just two kids, 20 years old.
Yes.
That's how
He's just going.
desperate motherfuckers are. Like, okay, this girl had a kid come through out of her vagina at the age of 8, but let's go.
And he's just keeping at it, just trying to crack the code here.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, yo! We should do a show where you invite all of them.
I will be
And
dead
only
afterwards.
them, and we should make it a video, like a whole documentary.
Nah,
Yeah.
Dude,
You'll have
yo.
mayhem. You'll burn the place to the ground.
But if you film everything, it'll become such a huge
True.
banger on the internet.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
true. There'll be a
If you
Netflix
document-
show, dude.
Yeah,
There'll be a
dude.
Netflix
Hell
show.
yeah! If you document all of that,
Yeah, that's quite
you
wild.
just say how would you invite them to a comedy show though? Like, yo, friend of mine is
Yeah, you wanna have a date,
Friend of
like
mine is
have a-
performing, so please come for this day. Just
No, whatever, dude. You
just
say
go
I'm
in, meet
performing.
me inside, pay for the ticket.
And then I don't only ruin their whole confidence, but also I gain 1,000 zloty from them. This is beautiful.
Yeah. No, dude, you say I'm performing. Come to the show, pay for the ticket. You'll see me on stage. I'll see you after the show. Oh, where? Lekker. Oaks, pay for the ticket.
Yeah,
Come
just
see you.
text all
You
of
then-
them at the show. Like, oh, sorry, I'm not gonna make the show. Please stay, and I'll come to the show.
Yeah, like I'll be 20 minutes
at-
late,
at
and then I go first.
10.
Yeah. Or and then you don't tell who you
Dude,
are.
nobody's gonna recognize you.
But I mean, okay, yeah. I just
True. No, they won't.
but On
They
the on the
won't.
poster, I'll put my face with the same picture, but like as a man.
Yes, yes,
And then-
dude.
and he texted. This is another guy, Ahmed. This is just a quick one, and after this I'll stop. He said, "I'll say something. You look like one of the girls in a series on Netflix. Are you a movie star?"
No, just a catfish.
Or
I said, "Yes, I'm Idris Elba."
or what you do is you invite all of them, right? And then you go on stage and you start talking about how you've catfished all these dudes on Tinder, and you start exposing Mateusz and expose back to you. But they're not gonna say anything because they don't want to. They don't want to. They don't want to like be like, oh fuck you.
No,
But
they're gonna
be so
stay.
embarrassed.
Yes.
So they're not gonna say
Yes.
anything,
Yes.
and you're gonna out like 10 of them. They're not gonna do anything.
And the rest of the crowd will love it.
And then, imagine if we like hire, like we
But
invite a few of
afterwards,
them.
they're gonna find you and fuck you up.
Exactly. We're gonna invite a few of them, like let's say 3.
we're in the videos. We're gonna obviously blur out all the motherfuckers.
No,
But if we do that, we gotta document it, everything. Dude,
No, and then
it'll be such a Netflix
I have a fucking banger idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
and make sure we know who they're pointing
So,
to see their faces.
I will invite them for a date as Paula Isabella, right? And I'll be like, yeah, I reserved the table in the front row. Just like, but I'll be a bit late. And then you just sit there. And I tell my story about someone called Mateusz. And then I'll be like, oh, what's your name, by the way? He's like, Krzysztof? Nah, it's too wild, man. I'll ruin this guy's life. I'll pass.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
But the amount of horny men. There's one guy that had like a whole BDSM test of himself, like what his kinks are and stuff, and that was his profile picture on Tinder. He's like, I'm just want to fuck, and like you can know I'm a dominator. I want something that's submissive. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I think he's on the wrong app. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's an app for him. There
Honestly.
must be.
Have you guys used dating apps before?
Yeah, I used Tinder like a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you meet someone that you liked? Did you meet your girlfriend through Tinder?
I had one date, but no, nothing came out.
So Nick, how's Grindr?
It works very well.
Yeah.
It even tells you by meters.
Oh.
Not even, it tells you the meters of the
You have to put in your penis size, like
all
just-
that shit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
right. 'cause
Flaccid and erect because
you
know,
don't
some-
need to
some
put
are
in your
growers, not
gender
showers.
because it's just male anyway.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
they can clear
Exactly,
that one
yeah.
out and just make that penis size instead.
Yeah, penis size, and then obviously top or bottom, very important.
Top of
Oh, yeah,
bottom,
yeah.
Very important to get all that shit out the way.
And
then-
you're a gay type, like a bear, Twinkie, whatever, right? What's the gay
What?
types? What are the gay types? You have the bear,
what's
big
what's
one?
that?
the big hairy one.
That would be me.
You
Oh,
you
I
truly
don't
are
know.
not
Oh.
gay because you don't know the gay types.
Yeah, I don't know the gay
See?
types.
Straight as a banana.
Straight as banana. It's just a European banana. Yeah. Sure.
No, yeah, basically, like, are you a big gay guy? Are you the
Or like
female
athletic
type?
or athletic. Type.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ah,
You
no,
the
I didn't know.
dancer.
I didn't know that was
No.
a thing. Yeah,
That-
no, you're obviously
I
more gay
believe
than I
that's
am.
a thing. I'm not gay.
No, I didn't know. I don't know. Yeah. I have an interesting Tinder because I was on Tinder in China
Uh-huh.
called Tantan. It's called Tantan.
Tantan?
And the girlfriend that we dated for 3 years, and
Oh,
it was very serious. We almost got married.
Oh, damn.
But the meeting her was very interesting because I went. I had a female colleague who was just friends, and we went to a restaurant, and we were walking behind these 3 Chinese girls, right? Walking behind them, and we ended up walking to the same restaurant, and I had a chat with them, said hi, because Chinese girls, they love to talk to Westerners all the time. So we said hi when we were in the restaurant, and then they sat across from me, and I saw this girl, and I was like, damn, that girl's hot. She's so pretty. And we ended up leaving at the same time, and then the really pretty girl, who I thought was so hot and pretty, she helped us with the bill, translating or whatever, even though I didn't need it because I spoke Chinese fine. And I said, how are you? We had a little chat, and I was like, oh, and I left the restaurant feeling pretty good about myself, and it was a very nice, and I was like, I really hope I see her again. I went straight home on Tinder, bang, there she is.
Holy shit.
We matched,
Okay.
and we ended up
Chinese.
dating for 3 years, dude.
Oh, wow.
You were like the
How wild
first
is that?
one, the first one you see on Tinder. Oh wait, that's the exact same girl. Yes.
But it was obviously it
Wait
wasn't.
a minute.
Wait a minute. It wasn't the first. It wasn't the first girl that I like opened up and bam.
No, I'm
but like
joking.
I scrolled through back. But that night, so the same night.
How long did you live in China at that point?
Ooh.
Like, did you already have
Yeah,
China
yeah.
vision where you could separate?
I could tell the difference.
you
Yes,
could tell the- yeah,
yes.
you could
Because it was
distinguish
because
them.
that girl, she came in December, so I started in August. My colleague came in December, so it must have been like January, February. So like I'd been there for October, November, December, January for 5 months about.
Okay.
So, yeah,
That's
China
insane,
vision.
though.
So
Like,
I-
what are the odds of that?
What are the odds of
Jesus
that?
Christ.
Meeting someone at a
Wow.
restaurant and then matching on Tinder and then ended up for 3 years there. Yeah, it was
Wow.
pretty cool.
That's actually
Yeah,
very
yeah.
cool, yeah.
Yeah. So,
But you didn't consider just like asking a number or something?
you know, when she's got 2 other friends and I'm with a colleague, like a friend, it's like,
No.
hey, that's kind of weird, and then kind of
Yeah,
forward and like, you gotta play it cool.
So then you were like, oh, let's hope I find her on Tinder.
Yeah, pretty much, and it worked. It was fucking yeah.
Oh, there she is, yes.
Talk about coincidence. Eh?
And then you invited her for a date? Or how did it go? Do you remember?
We went back to the same restaurant, and then
Oh.
just for lunch, and then we ended up spending up until like the midnight together. So it
Oh.
was supposed to be for lunch, and then lunch turned into dinner turned into like late night, and then yeah, and then the rest is history. And then 3 years later, bam, I'm leaving China, and she's like, I'm not coming with you. So like, okay, see you later. and that's how that worked. Yeah.
Not exactly a rom-com, is it?
Yeah. No,
Alright,
a
see
heavy
ya,
rom com,
bye,
dude.
see ya.
Because she, she wanted to stay with. I mean, and that's the story about traveling. Like, and that's why I'm still single. Because when you travel so much, I've been to Hong Kong, Dubai, China, that's it, and now Poland. That's 4 countries.
Yeah, from South
That's
Africa, of course.
2-3 years from South Africa. That's averaging 3 years a country.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you leave everything behind you. So once you make a life for yourself, you then leave everything behind. So yeah, it's hard to like, find someone who's willing to settle down, or someone who's willing to travel with you.
Yeah.
That's like the hardest part about traveling. Yeah. But you meet new people. It's
I
pretty
mean, it's
cool.
a beautiful story how you met, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, huh?
Yeah.
On Tinder. It has its moments.
Tan.
You could say Tan. Yeah, Tinder has its moments. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe you should go back
Not anymore.
for the rom-com. Like,
For the rom-com, yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Fuck, China's fucked.
Season
Have you
two.
seen? Have
No,
you
no.
seen? If anyone's been on, because I'm sure everyone has seen the protest that's happening in China right now. They're
Mhm.
protesting their asses off. So, power to them. And also, I left just at the right time because I left in August. Bam, January.
COVID.
Fucking COVID lockdowns.
No.
Shanghai people are starving to death. The protest is getting so hectic at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah,
And also in
good timing,
Germany,
Jesus.
how's Germany? Huh? Protests in Germany? Not a protest. They had a coup d'état in old Deutschland.
You told me about this before. I didn't know either, but
There was a
Yeah,
coup
man.
d'état. 3,000 people apparently. Like this guy, he calls himself a prince. He is linked to the QAnon, and they try to take over the.
Link to the queue.
No, they try. Yeah. They try to take over the German government this week.
Okay.
You don't know that?
Wait. Let me look up more.
Are we?
thank you for listening. Bye bye.